Hello everybody and welcome back for another episode of My Chaotic Budget. My name is Sandra and on this channel we do all things budget related as it pertains to mine and my husband's paychecks. But in this episode we're going to start planning for January because guess what? It's just 2 weeks away. Yes, let that sink in a little bit. It's just 2 weeks away. Wow. Well, maybe 2.5 weeks, but still it is just around the corner. So we need to start working on our January situation. Okay. So here we are in my Erin Condren dot grid 7x9 notebook. And we're going to go ahead and set up our budget calendar for January. We're going to start labeling where everything goes. Now, I do need to have my whiteout because I cannot use erasable pens in this notebook. I have tried, but it does not erase the same as it does on a regular piece of paper. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work as well. So you'll see here, I do now have my Erin Condren bill tracker Post-its. These I went ahead and I bought. I love them. They are repositionable and they have much better sticky power than your regular Erin Condren Post-its, because the regular Erin Condren Post-its will not say Post-it or sticky notes. They won't say Post-it. This one does, and so you know it's good. You know it's going to be good. So with that being said, I have already written out all of our bills on these sticky sheets and I love it. It's super cute. It's very functional, and then when I'm done writing in the dates and putting in the numbers here, then I will simply move this over and have it ready for when January comes around. And the good thing is that the actual color went with the scheme that I have for January. That was not planned, so that's actually really cool. So let's go ahead and put these in real quick so that way we can see what our calendar is going to look like for January when it comes to our bills and our paychecks and just overall finances. Let me go ahead and do this super quick. Okay, so we have all of our paydays written in. They're designated by these little paycheck icons, right, with a little money. And we also have written in all of our bills. And I am doing something a little different just in case you didn't notice, but my debt snowball for 2025 is going to be $200. So I'm combining all of the debt snowballs, even though I know it's more, but I'm adjusting it to balance out with the rest of the paychecks. So I'm putting that on the 27th, but I will more than likely be using my check to fill in for that. So that way whenever my husband gets paid, it'll cover the 2024. So we can do both of these to work towards our debt. So I think that's pretty good. I'm happy to see now that we have some dates on here for this. I am going to try to do a Monday start in my calendar for here. I used to do Sunday starts, but I have been finding a Monday start to be pretty good. I think I'm drifting off into the dark side. I love it. And so I'm hoping that with now seeing this, I can be able to work on my weekly spreads. Now, I kind of want to give you guys a heads up on how my budget for January is looking. I'm going to be working towards my goal of paying down Best Buy by $1,500. But right now, I know in January, I probably will only be able to make $440 of that first payment. So I have 3 months in the first quarter. So the first quarter, I need to find a way to pay down $1,500 of our Best Buy debt. And right now I'm at $440. If I can find some more wiggle room, I'll do it. But for right now, that's where it's at. I've already kind of got an idea more or less where our paychecks are going to be for the month of January. Now my husband does get an extra check, but we're kind of like sprinkling that one throughout the first quarter. I'm hoping that that will work towards our benefit because of course we're going to be coming out of an expensive Q4 because of the holidays. It's kind of crazy, so we've got to make it work. Let's see, these are all of the bills. If you can take a look here, you can see all of the bills that we have for the month of January. This is more or less what we're looking to pay. It could be, like I said, more or less. I budgeted here. I think the numbers might be a little different on my calendar because I have been updating them, but they're here. And so I have everything as best as I can. Like this ring, it shouldn't be here. So this was based off of old numbers. So I need to take that one out. But I'll update it as we go, and I'll just put a 0. And then here you'll see I changed this section here. It said debt, but I made it savings and sinking funds. And so from each paycheck, I'll be taking out $30 for extra debt, and that'll be going towards the Best Buy payment. Yearly fee is going to be $25, so we should be collecting a total of $75 there. Emergency cash to have on hand, I should be having $240 for the month of January. High yield savings account should get that $300. Remember, we created a plan to build up our funds throughout the year, and so I'm hoping that we can start off strong with that $300. And then over here, I made the GDGS instead of savings. And I was able to put down what we plan to spend for groceries, about $700. Dining out will be about $650. Gas will be about $160. And spending should be $575.60. Hopefully things slow down a little bit, but because these are still in the month of December, it may be a little bit tricky. And I know it says it's for January, but trust me, the way that the bills fall, this is the best way that I can do it. So if we take a look here on the calendar, my husband is going to get paid again January 28th. So this is December 31st. This is the 28th, but I'm pushing this one towards February. That way I can try to sprinkle it out as much as possible. I know some people say that they don't get an extra paycheck. I'm one of those who says I don't get the extra paycheck. And I'm trying to see, I know in the past I thought I had it, and then in the end I found myself like not paying some bill or whatnot because I thought I had money extra, but it wasn't. Yeah, so since we work paycheck to paycheck, I'm gonna have to make it work like this. And the last thing I'm going to show you, because this here is really awesome, because then all I have to do is just update it with February, and more than likely all of these other things will stay the same. These numbers might change a little bit, but other than that, that's great. And then you can see here I have the bills, so I can use this to help guide me if I need to. If I need to update it or whatnot, I can cross-verify it here. And then I'm going to try to see if I can keep track of what we eat, especially for dinner, when we are in January. I'm going to start keeping track. I'm going to start writing things down, see what I can do to make our lives a little easier. And the last thing here, this is a nice little pocket that you can add. I have my stickers here from Planner Kate that I bought a long time ago and just never used them. And then I have these Post-its that I mentioned before. So they're just sticking here until I need them again. So I'm really trying to be organized here. So I'll do my first weekly spread here, and then I might not do my weekly spread here. I may just end up doing what I did on here. So I tore out a sheet from the Dot Grid journal. I created a trifold, and I did each of my checks here. So my check, my husband's 2 checks, and then seeing how we can get it. That's how I was able to get all of these numbers here. So this is basically what will be in my traveler's notebook that I carry around with me so that I can verify things. But I might just transfer this here, so that way I can know exactly what to be expecting for the month of January. So I'm thinking about it. If you want me to go into detail about this and whatnot, let me know, and then that way I can share it with you guys, because I might end up doing February back here. Just so that way I can be like, okay, this is all for January, this is all good. In fact, let me make sure that I write here. January 2026. And I'm trying to just keep myself as organized as possible, because there are some really crazy things going on right now in economics and whatnot in the economy. But yes, so I went ahead and I did all the numbers here, so I'm good to go for the month of January. My budget is here. Now it's just a matter of, you know, okay, let's go. Bring it on. Come on, 2026. Come at me, bro. But I'm going to keep this here until I'm ready to use it, which I might end up, like I said, I might just end up putting that over here so that way I can use it to keep track. So I may do that. I don't know yet. It sounds like a good idea, actually. So, I mean, you know what? I think I'm going to move this. See, real-time planning, guys. Real time. Oh, wait. Nope, I put it in the wrong one. Put that there. There we go. Weekly spread. And then monthly budget. So I'll keep track of it and I'll make it look prettier because I just needed it to be messy. But I like the way it came out in the trifold. I just have to balance it. I need to find a way to make it look a little prettier. But yeah, that's what I'm basically doing in my traveler's notebook. All right, that's it. Okay, I feel better knowing that I'm ready to kind of work on this and see how it goes. All right, guys, if you haven't already, please subscribe. If you have already, please like the video. And, you know, I look forward to seeing you all. Make sure to leave a comment down below. What are your thoughts for January? Have you worked on your budget for January already? It's creeping up on us and it'll be here before you know it. All right, well, I hope you all take care. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.